Oh no, I forgot my coffee. This is great. It's morning coffee with Sandy. And I didn't wake up feeling very good. I have like a little head cold and I forgot my coffee. But it sounds like my coffee's coming. Oh, it's so good to have someone to bring you coffee. Bless you, my dear. May your health be a gift of wonder. And look at the mug he chose for me. Yeah. Slow it down. Oh, that's hot. That's hot and that's good. Good morning. Good morning. So this is how I look and this is how I sound when I don't feel good. I'm a little quieter when I wake up in the morning when I don't feel good because I don't feel good. I have a headache and I have a little throat and yeah, like an end of summer cold, as I like to refer to it. So much, yes, thank you. But it's such a fun day because I decided I was going to do what they do so much on YouTube. Well, besides having coffee. Let me see who's here first. Opa, good morning, and thank you for calling me sunshine. I need that this morning. Nice to see you. And Pam, good morning. Oh, the smoky air is ridiculous. I mean, I can't even. We went for a ride last night to go pick up a chair. Yeah, I know. It's what everybody does after dinner. We went to go pick up a chair, and I swear to you, driving along the mountains there, I'm surprised we didn't see flames jumping up, but the air was so thick. My eyes have been crazy, and I think that might have something to do with my headache too. Opa says it's all the way to Michigan. I got to tell you, the fires are all the way across the country. This climate change thing, I was reading about it this morning, actually, and apparently the extreme heat has made all the plants dry out, which is why we're having fires all over the country. But additionally, the extreme heat has actually changed the way the hurricanes work. So it's slowing them down and bringing in more moisture, which is why there's so much flooding. And oh, geez. To all of you who are struggling and suffering, who've lost property, lost home, lost a loved one, my heart goes out to you, and I wish there was more I can do. All I can do is send you my prayers and my love, and I don't know. I'm working on the rest. It's Mexican Independence Day. May not mean a lot to all of you, but I bet it means a lot to some of you. And to those of you who live in California, hey, we share a border, walls, no walls. We share a border, and it's Mexican Independence Day, and I am celebrating with you. Bring on that. Oh, wait. Do you think it's a coincidence that today of all days is also National Guacamole Day? Yeah. I don't know if guacamole is a national thing, or in California, it's like the biggest deal in the world, but hang on. You are almost never going to find my house without an avocado. Avocado goes on everything, but I learned how to make real guacamole, Guacamole Day. Happy Mexican Independence Day. Go get some guacamole. Coincidence? I think not. So birthdays today. This one really got me. JCPenney was started by JCPenney. Do you know what JC stands for? James Cash Penny. Don't you think that's funny? His name is Cash Penny, and he started a store. I think it's pretty funny. So, 1875, 1875. That was a long time ago. By 1929, JCPenney had a store in every one of the 48 states of America. That guy was, like, get it out there. Actually, you remember me telling you about the TV show that I did for a few years, Shop Television Network? Shop Television Network was it was the precursor to all the home shopping shows, except it was on 24 hours a day. It was live, and it was set up like a shopping mall, and there were people, celebrities and pseudo-celebrities in each store to sell you what they had in that store. And I think I told you I was Sandye Stewart in the Family Fun store. And I had all the products that were for children and families, and a lot of home products, just fun stuff and games. And I loved my job. Anyway, the secret was, and nobody knew this at the time, the show was actually backed by JCPenney. So, JC, wait a minute. Let me show you my little sloth. JC, I salute you, and I'm glad you had stores all over, because you paid me a lot of money for a couple of years. But that cash penny thing, it does kind of make you start thinking about names. Yesterday was Choose Your Own Name Day, and, we all talked about what we would make our names be. But seriously, cash penny? I knew a girl who went to high school with my kids whose name was Summer Breeze. And I can remember being sick in bed with some weird virus years and years and years ago when I was in high school. And because I was so bored, my mother got me phone books, big, huge, thick phone books. And I went through them page by page looking for funny names. And my favorite name, swear to you this is true, last name, Outhouse. First name, Dwayne, middle initial, D. His name was Dwayne D. Outhouse. How cool is that? And then let's see. My mother went to high school with a girl named Theodosia Lovey. I mean, is that like the sweetest name ever? What's your name? Theodosia Lovey. And I went to high school with Marilyn Carroll, Marie Rose, Loretta Jean Thompson. How can you forget a name like that? Marilyn Carroll, Marie Rose, Loretta Jean Thompson. Yeah. I once had a cat whose name was Monopoly, because when I got her, I had mono and she had fleas. And I think I told you that my new dog that I got 2 days ago, Bailey, Bailey's real name is Harry, Hairy, Harry Balin, Beilin. My grandfather's name was Harry Balin, but not Harry Balin. And we call her Bailey for short. Let me see. It looks like we've got, Opa's ready for the margaritas. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? All the JCPenney's, I think, have gone out of business. They declared bankruptcy. Yeah. True story. Yeah. But you can't help but love my cup, can you? Look at my little slothy. I was in Costa Rica, and we actually saw sloths up in the trees, just kind of hanging out. That was pretty cool. Another birthday, David Copperfield, the magician. Do you like magic? Okay, all right. I told you I've had a lot of very unusual jobs in my life, particularly when I was a single mom, because I had to figure out ways to support my kids. And one of the jobs that I had was as a magician's assistant and booking agent. So here's the way it went down. I had taken my two little toddlers to a fancy Easter breakfast at one of the big department stores. And the entertainment was, well, I'm trying to think of what his name was there. Oh, the Rainbow Wizard. That was the name of the magician that was at this party for the kids. And he was so personable and adorable and fun. And I went up to him afterwards and I told him how terrific I thought he was. And we started chatting and we kind of struck up this friendship out of that. And he asked me what I did. And one of my jobs at the time was promoter and booking agent for a small circus. So he said, gee, I could use a promoter and booking agent. And I said, great, I'd love to do it. So we set up a date to get together to talk about it. Not like a date. I mean, we were just friends. And what I found out was by day, he was the Rainbow Wizard, and he did shows at like large department stores and country clubs and schools and things like that. And by night, he was the Wizard of Whoopee, and he did smut magic at strip clubs and bachelorette parties. And oh my gosh, you have not lived until you have seen X-rated magic. I saw more than my share, believe me. I got lots of stories about that. Anyway, why am I telling you that? Oh, well, because David Copperfield and magic, that's what we were talking about. So I tried to find my friend Joey, and I discovered via Facebook that he passed away like 2 years ago. And I was so sad because I got to tell you, my friend Joey Cabocious, okay, that was his name. Joey Cabocious, Rainbow Wizard by day, Wizard of Whoopee by night. And you know how I said someday when this is all over, you guys are all going to have to come out here to the desert. Maybe you'll put a little something in my coffee and I'll tell you about being an assistant to the Wizard of Whoopee. But I will tell you this. On my 35th birthday, I was having a party at my parents' house for some reason. I guess I was single at the time and didn't have a big place and needed a babysitter. And I had invited probably 40 friends over to my parents' house for this party. They were each told to bring an instrument so we could like jam, and to bring not a present for me, but a present for themselves. So to take whatever they would have spent on me and buy something for themselves. Just goes to show you how many people liked me and how many people really didn't care. Some people got little tiny presents. Some people got big presents. Anyway, that was a fun thing to do for a birthday, by the way. Have everybody buy themselves a present, wrap it up, and then all open your presents together. That was awesome. But I digress, as always. Anyway, Joey, as my birthday present, said he would be the entertainment at my party, which I thought was like awesome, cool, right? So I asked him to do his thing at my party, and he said he would, providing, okay, get this, providing he could make my clothes disappear. At my birthday party, now, on my 40th birthday, I got to admit, I was pretty hot on my 40th birthday. But I didn't need to let all my friends know, you know? I mean, it was like, I said, okay, tell you what. If I can wear some like really gorgeous black lace teddy and nylons and garter belt, like so I'm like dressed but not dressed, then I'll go along with it. So that's what we did. And at my birthday party, he made my clothes disappear in front of my parents. It was hilarious. Okay, wait, I got some messages here. Let me see what's going on. Oh, good morning, Marlene. Good morning. Hey, and listen, I want to just shout out thanks to those of you who have been inviting your friends to What Do I Say, What Do I Do? Later on today, I'm going to announce contest details for getting your friends to come and subscribe here to YouTube. We've got close to 50 right now, but we need to have 1,000 before I can make any magic happen here, speaking of magic. So I'm going to try growing it. Opa gave me some great ideas for contests. And I'm still thanking all of you with thank you gifts when you bring your friends over to What Do I Say, What Do I Do? But you have to email me your address or I can't send you any presents. And I like to send presents. So please, I'm working on the contest. And by the way, I told you I was going to have a video up yesterday or this morning on YouTube called Foreplay. I am going to do it, but I just didn't feel good. I just couldn't. I'm sorry. I didn't get it done. I accept full responsibility for not keeping my word. I apologize, and I will get it done. So there was this place in LA, there still is, called the Magic Castle. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Magic Castle is up in Hollywood, and it is this enormous mansion that's actually a showroom or a series of showrooms. The whole building is filled with different showrooms for magicians. You have to be a member or a friend of a member to get in. There's a password and a special, I mean, it's magical. You go into the bathroom, and the bathrooms are probably my favorite place in the Magic Castle because everything is magic. And then there's this piano, Irma, in the foyer, and Irma talks to you musically. You can sit down and have a whole conversation with the piano, and the piano responds to everything you say with a song that makes total sense as an answer to your question. It's bizarre. Anyway, I had this friend, Royston, who's a magician. I had a lot of magician friends, who invited me to come and see him perform at the Magic Castle, which was like a big deal because he was going to be in the main showroom and everything. And I would get to see him afterwards and congratulate him. And I said, oh yeah. Got a babysitter for my children. It was actually my boyfriend at the time volunteered to watch my kids while I went to go see my friend Royston do this magic show. Great show, great time. He came out afterwards and he said, hey, we're staying at the Magic Hotel, which is where they put up all the magicians. And he said, and we're going to have a party. Why don't you walk over there with me and come to the party? And I said, oh, that'd be awesome. I would love to do that. So we left the castle and we walked across the street to the Magic Hotel for the party. And after about an hour or two, it wasn't, I don't know, maybe it was midnight or maybe it was a little after midnight, I decided I better go home. So he said, okay, I'll walk you back to the castle. And we got to the castle. It closed at midnight. It was totally locked up tight. Totally locked up, not a light. Yeah, and you're saying, well, what's the big deal? Wasn't your car in the parking lot? Oh, yeah, my car was in the parking lot. But my car keys were inside the castle with the valet. I can't tell you any more details, but I will tell you that I had a very hard time with that phone call explaining how I would be spending the night at the Magic Castle and I would return in the morning. Not one of my, no, I was going to say it wasn't one of my coolest adventures, but the truth is it really was one of my coolest adventures. Peace and sparkles and contests. Oh my. Okay, wait a minute. I know I'm going long today, but can I give you some beauty tips? Please, may I give you beauty tips? Not to say that I'm beautiful, but this just cracked me up. Do you remember these? Yeah, tell me you remember these. These are the old-fashioned wire rollers. Like that. Is that like so yesterday, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I went on Amazon and I ordered the old-fashioned rollers. I got 8 of them. It was like, they were like $1 or $1.50 a piece, something like that. But after I washed my hair yesterday, I set it, you guys, I had the most perfect flip of my life. It was like boom and full and puffy. So go get yourself some wire rollers and have some fun. They were great. And here's the other thing I want to show you. I'm not getting paid for this, by the way, just so you know, but Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil. Comes from Ulta. You know why I like these? Not only because they're really dark, and by the way, the secret I learned when I was doing television is just to put a teeny bit in the very corner. It makes your eyes look much bigger when you don't want to wear makeup. Anyway, I like these because they're, okay, you're not going to believe this. They're like $2.99 each. I love them. I love them. It's all I use. Essence is the brand, Essence. And they have waterproof ones, and they're awesome. Okay, those are my beauty tips. I know, we're going long. We're into how to be grateful, by the way. My gratitude list was like so long this morning. A well-developed sense of gratitude positively affects you and everyone lucky enough to come in contact with you. It's delightfully contagious and definitely worth sharing, like a big, buttery bowl of popcorn. Gratitude is protein for the soul and popcorn for your heart. In this house, we snack on popcorn pretty much every afternoon at 3 o'clock. You should come over sometime and have some popcorn. In the meantime, I'm going to have a promo on later today, tomorrow at the latest, for the contest to subscribe and bring in subscribers right here on YouTube. Right here. So easy, so free. And thank you for those of you who have already signed up. And let me just see if there's anything. Curlers, oh yeah. Oh, Opa says she's used to 30-minute coffee. Well, today it almost was. And I got to go get ready for tennis. This, by the way, has made me feel infinitely better. Infinitely better. Thank you. You're my medicine this morning. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.